let's talk about Joe Burrow, kind of status of that calf injury, which you've talked about those that soft tissue. Vámonos.
Yeah, I think that people were really overreacting to Joe Burrow. Like my Joe Burrow stacks with Jamar Chase are gotten out of control. I'm getting Joe Burrow in the 5th round in best ball drafts. Don't fade Joe Burrow. The bottom line is don't worry about Joe Burrow. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I really didn't think this would happen. I thought that I had done a bit. This is an indictment on me. I'm not doing a good job of communicating that Joe Burrow is going to be fine. I think the quote from Jamar Chase freaked people out. Jamar Chase told him, I think that you should wait until week 5. Guys, that was Jamar Chase being over the top, he was making an overarching point. Read between the lines here. He was making an overarching point that he wants Joe Burrow to be good by week 1. And if that took until week 5, or he wanted Joe Burrow to be good in the back half of the season, and if that took until week 5, he was fine with it. Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase was just sharing his own experience. Like, he's gonna be fine. Joe Burrow's gonna be back. There is a slight chance of recurrence. Again, calf is one of those injuries that I wasn't able to get to, but it's a relatively benign, issue. They're going to manage it. He's worth millions of dollars. They're going to keep him on the field. Soft tissue injuries are tricky, but you can manage them, and he's going to be okay. I honestly don't even want to spend that much more time on him. I think Joe Burrow, if you can get him beyond the 4th round even, that's a value. Go get Joe Burrow. Don't worry about the calf.
Yeah, I think some fantasy managers are looking out there and kind of thinking that he, remembering Aaron Rodgers that year that he played with through a calf strain, but that was something that happened during the season, and he played through it. I mean, he had a great offensive line around him. He was still MVP that year. So yeah, I look at him, and actually, our buen amigo, our compadre, Graham Barfield, has pointed out more than once the betting markets have done nothing to the Bengals nor any of the over-unders for Joe Burrow. The betting markets, those sharps, they are the ones that are not overreacting. And if they're not overreacting and you're not overreacting, I'm still grabbing Joe Burrow.